What's up, guys? Today we're taking a look at the brand new LEGO Star Wars minifigure accessory packs. The first time we're ever getting these. We have a Geonosis Clone Troopers one. That is right. This is set number 40558. Comes with 66 pieces. I wonder if that was intentional. We got 3 minifigures, accessories, buildable stuff, and we're going to be getting on into this in today's video. Now, a huge thanks to LEGO for providing this guy for an early review. Of course, all opinions will be our own in today's video. So there was a lot of hype about these guys coming out in January. This is a January 1st release for, I believe, $15 here in the US, but we're getting 3 minifigures, whereas other packs we usually get 4, which is, I guess, like a Star Wars thing that we're getting less for paying the same amount of money. Now you can see here the front of the accessory pack has all of the Geonosian art, so you have like the Geonosian background, the terrain, all that cool stuff. You have the minifigure cutout in plastic in the very middle of the accessory pack, as well as the amount of minifigures on the top right, the age, and all that kind of stuff with the pieces and all the cool detail. And then of course on the back here you actually do have a picture of the clones and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get this guy unopened, and we'll see how it goes. So I've actually never opened or owned accessory packs. I hope that I'm opening this guy right here, but I'm assuming you slide this out, and there you have it. So you have a little cool cutout of the stuff. It's not going to focus because it's transparent. You can still see me. But then you have everything in this little bag right here. Now, this is going to be all 3 minifigures, as well as everything you're building. Yeah. And then also hidden in here is going to be the instruction manual. It's only going to be for a couple of things, though, so nothing too important there. This honestly looks like an instruction manual you would get with like a small gift with purchase or like a GWP or something like that. So here's a little bit of a better look if you guys want to take a look. You do have the minifigures, and then you also have the command post as well. Alrighty, well, so after like 2 minutes of building, I got everything done in the accessory pack, and for $15, small, very, very small. Let's talk about the minifigures first. We have 2 minifigures, or 2 different types of minifigures, 3 total. The first one that we should all be familiar with here is the Clone Commander. It's the same one that came in the UCS Republic gunship, and I gotta be honest, not really sure why this is in here. I would have loved to have kept this specific Clone Commander minifigure exclusive to those who bought the Republic gunship, even though it's a great minifigure, and I'm happy that most people are going to now be able to get one and not have to pay either $350 for the gunship or even $20 or $30 for the figure itself. As someone who does own the gunship and who has also bought the gunship as well, I'm a little bit disappointed that we're getting the same exact minifigure. I would have much rather gotten a regular 3rd Phase 1 Clone Trooper instead, but still a cool minifigure. So for those of you guys who don't have the gunship or don't have this minifigure, you have a good chance of getting it now, and I'm actually really happy for you guys. It's literally the same exact thing. It's got the same exact arm printing, same exact torso, helmet printing, and all of them do come with the newer medium nougat clone head, which is good. Now the new minifigures here, we have new Phase 1 clones. It's been a while. I think the last time we got Phase 1 clones was the Jedi and Clone Troopers Battle Pack, and these guys are a little different. They do have toe printing, which is nice. The previous Phase 1 clones did not have toe printing, which is good. These guys also have the same hips as the 501st Troopers, so it's the white hips with the black printed areas right underneath like the inner thigh area, which in my opinion looks better. And then we do have the white arms and the torso, as well as the helmet. Now, as far as I can tell, the helmet is the exact same thing as the older one. Now, on your right here is actually the older version of the Phase 1 Clone Trooper, and you can see here the differences between the two. The torso printing and the leg printing are very, very different. In fact, on the newer Phase 1 that comes in the accessory pack, the torso and the legs are honestly identical to the 501st Trooper, the one that came in the 501st Clone Trooper Legion, which is interesting because if we eventually get a Phase 2 helmet, you could just swap these out and it would look like a Phase 2, which I'm actually a fan of that. I don't need individual printing for Phase 1 and Phase 2. I'm happy with both of them being the same. And then if the opportunity comes down the road where we can get a Phase 2 helmet, you just swap them out. You have an army for both, which is good. You can see here the differences. Of course, the older one did not have any toe printing and did have the black hips. I gotta be honest, I love the way the new one looks. I like the aesthetic. I like the white hips. I love the way it looks. And I do think it looks a lot better than the older one, which is pretty cool. And you can see here the back printing as well is definitely different. It does have like slightly darker accents along and slightly different printing. The back isn't too noticeably different compared to when you look at the front, however, so that is definitely worth mentioning. Now, in terms of brick built items in the accessory pack, there's 2. The first one here we have is a sort of iconic Geonosian landing control area. You have some really cool printed pieces on the back here for like the heads-up display in green. Some other control panels here printed on some 1x2 dark bluish gray tile in a very small command center. It does scale pretty well to a minifigure. I'll actually throw one in there to show you guys how it looks. It is obviously smaller than you would expect. It's not nearly as big as it would be in real life. However, the scale looks pretty good. It does have some dark red cylinder pieces on the front, as well as some sloping in the back and some extra details, but it does look very reminiscent of the command center from episode 2, which is good. So in terms of an aesthetic, it's definitely achieved. It's just a little smaller than you probably would be able to use in a mock or even like a stop motion. And then the only other brick built item in the set here is going to be a little like blaster rack. Very simple, uses some 1x3 plates and slopes, and then a 1x2 modified tile to put the blasters on top. You do have the suppressor pieces which connect the longer rifle into the piece itself. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it's just a cool little addition to the accessory pack. So you do have these two brick built items as well to accompany the minifigures that you do get. Of course, if you do buy multiples of these, you will end up having multiple blasters, which is always a good thing for a lot of you guys out there who are, again, army building, mock building, using stop motions, whatever it may be. But all of these are very good benefits to including into your sort of army builder accessory pack. So you're paying $15 for this accessory pack on January 1st, and this is what you would have gotten and spent towards a regular battle pack, but we're getting one less minifigure and a bunch of less parts. I mean, this has 66 parts, minus the minifigures, and the weapons is probably closer to around 50, and we're getting that for $15, which is definitely not something I'm super excited about. Obviously, there is inflation and supply chain shortages, which I've talked about in the previous January 2022 set reviews, but $15 is definitely a reach for something like this, and I think this is going to be a good opportunity for those of you who do love clone troopers, for those of you who missed out on the Jedi and Clone Trooper battle pack to get phase 1 clone troopers. It's going to be a great opportunity, and hopefully these do go on sale at some point, because I think $15 is just a little bit too much for the Star Wars accessory pack. Would have loved to either get one more minifigure and have it be $15, just like all the other accessory packs that LEGO currently makes, like the Harry Potter, like the Fairgrounds, and like the Monkey Kid, anything like that. If we got 4 minifigures instead of 3, the price would be not an issue. But since we do get 3 and not 4 in this set, I think $15 is a little bit of a reach. But guys, that's been a review of the brand new clone accessory pack for 2022. Let me know down below what you guys think. Is this a fair $15 price point? Do you value getting that clone commander for the $15 that you're paying, or is it something you're going to be waiting for? Let me know down below in the comments, guys. Stay tuned for more reviews coming up very soon, and I'll see you later. Take it easy. Peace.